Hello, beautiful people and fellow whiners, and welcome to another episode of A Little Something, the number two. Wine About with your hostesses, Siobhan Camille. Hola.
Anti Michelle. Bonjour.
Where tips get real and we whine while we whine about life, love, relationship, culture, so much more. Y'all know. Um, it is this year. My stomach hurts. Like it's not that, but like I didn't eat today, so that's gonna be fun. Um, yeah, it is. What is it? It's third Wednesday, and we here whining with the guys. It's our last whining with the guys of the year, 2023. So we kept it simple. We got the husband and the man on the couch joining us. So grab a glass of your favorite red, white, rose, Pinot de Agua, and join us on the couch.
Hey.
Next year, I hope we have intro music for all that. Just gonna put that out there for somebody to hear that.
You hope we have what?
I said next year I hope we have intro music for that whole little spiel.
Oh, I thought we used what we had for that.
Right, next year, I'm saying, I would like the Lord to bless us with the ability to have a longer intro, that there is music behind my long ass spiel about welcome to the couch and such.
AKA the man on the couch. You need to handle that. That's what she said.
I would like some music. I would also like for our Pop and Grace experience if there was a sound, a signature note, something.
I'm on it. I hear it. I got you.
And an update to our outro. I just would like an update in year 4. I'd like to graduate early. I like early graduation.
Well, since putting graduation requests out, I just want a nice cleaning noise. Cling, so I don't have to clink.
But it's cool when
insert it.
It's nice when you
for the cheers to that.
We just always clink it. And then usually, honestly, if the clink doesn't work, I'm just too lazy to then later in post production go back in and like find that spot to put I'm human. I'm
okay. All right.
Real dramatic.
Well, hey y'all. So hope y'all having a good week. Hope y'all ready for the holidays as they vastly approach. And the birthday. And the anniversary. It's like I said, everything is coming. Anniversary, birthday, Christmas, New Year's, like it's all coming. It's rolling. Like it's coming up on us, y'all. So hopefully y'all prepare. If you're not, join the club. But anyway, so let's jump right into let's jump right into this Pop and Grace experience.
That was a single thought.
So Sissy, let us for those who are new, if you don't know, Pop and Grace experience is when we talk about our wines that we will be tasting for the first time, most of the time, while talking about whatever we talk about. Why are you petting me?
It's like a sheep.
It's not.
All I can think about is Utopia.
Are y'all done? So, Sissy, let us know what your popping grapes experience is on that side of the Zoom.
So this is from my trip to Italy. I bought a red, I bought a white. The white is gone. No, did I buy a white? Is that one? That was a white. I bought a white and a red. This is red for our Red November. It's it says Mamoja at the top. I don't really know if that's the brand or not. I think the wine itself is a Ghirardelli, which
What?
A what?
A what?
Let's DC.
Ghirardelli.
She said it. Said it.
Mm-hmm.
Girada Alisi.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Right. I don't
Make
know what
sure
that
you
is.
flash the words on the screen.
Oh, girl, can nobody see that?
I'm talking about closed caption.
It's from it says Canal di Sardinia. So it's from my trip to Sardinia. It was very nice. Yeah, the 2020. And part of the reason I bought this bottle, I'm gonna just say this at the beginning because I normally say this at the end. It's 15.5% ABV.
Oh, you're about to be lit.
It's one of the highest you can get because, as we know, I think 16 to 18, 16 is like the highest, and that's out of Italy too. They mostly do that. So when I was like, ooh, and the nice Italian man who helped me pick it, it was in my budget and it had high ABV. So I said, give me that.
Yeah, hold on to that. Hold on to that.
It will be at our wine out November 18th, Saturday.
Saturday.
The last one for the year. We will not be doing Christmas karaoke this year, ladies and gentlemen. So you'll have to catch us the following year for that. We got to do some revamping, some rethinking, and some things for that. So sorry to disappoint, but we'll be back the following year.
Can you karaoke through Zoom?
It's not going to be the same. Equipment wise, technology wise,
just log in everybody.
it's noise wise.
Everybody come in with their own song
at the same time because people are weird and people will do things like that. Somebody be in the middle of karaoke, the other person will unmute, and all you hear is "Don't do that" in the background. Like, nah, it's okay. We just got some revamping to do. We'll figure some things out moving forward. So I just wanted to throw that out there right now. So moving forward, for our popping grapes, I know experience, we have a rose and what?
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
Mm-hmm.
mm.
That there.
No, because I don't know if this is a Z or not.
Is that Russian?
I don't know what this is.
It is European.
It's Australia. It's Austria. A product of Austria. So it's Australian.
That's not Australian if it's from Austria.
Don't worry about it.
I
said clearly it's European.
Those are two.
I was like, that's not
again. Clearly it's European.
It's from Austria. That's not Australian.
The Z's alone.
I messed that up. That was my fault. I was like, that's not right, Michelle. Okay.
Where's the North Pole?
Down there. Okay. Yeah. So I don't know how to say this because I don't know what this is, but it's Rosen.
Hold it up to the camera. Siobhan, read this.
I do that all the time. I have no shame in that.
No, I was dead serious.
So
because I'm not gonna read it because I know I'm a butcher. I'll tell you that now.
How do you spell it?
Too many vowels together.
ROSENPRIN. I think this is a Z. ESSIN.
I'm sorry.
Exactly.
ROSS.
No, ROSENPRINZESSIN.
Oh. Rose in prison. I'm assuming Rose in prison.
I don't know.
Rose in prison. Oh, it's a flower.
Yeah, it's a flower on it. It looks like a rose. It's some type of rose. Something.
It's a perennial.
It's a perennial. That's what. Well, I saw Prinzin.
So it's probably how you say the type of rose in whatever.
It's probably perennial rose. Yeah, perennial rose. But in
Sir.
I just like to apologize to all the Austrians out there if y'all are listening. That's
My bad. I'm gonna apologize too because my brain didn't catch up with my mouth in time.
You guys are all from Australia now.
Shut up.
The down under. Crocodile Dundee.
Again, my apologies. Anyway, so that's what we have here.
Okay.
And this is 13.5 APV. How about you?
It's gonna be a something different wine out this month, boy.
It's gonna be, I mean, it's the last one for the year. So
Well, it's got a dry.
here we go. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have no topic. So we decide our whining with the guys is going to turn into one of our wonderful co-series, sub-series called Shoot the Shit. We're just gonna say shoot the shit.
This ain't just like the third at this point.
I know, that's what I'm like. This is like a sub-series inside of series because I think we've shot the shit on like a not whining, on a horticulture, a sis let's wine. So it's only right that we do one with wine with the guys. Why not? It's the end of the year. We're here now. Yo, we made it to 2023. Like, we made it out through 2023.
Because I was confused. I was about to say we made it to
2023.
I thought we did that 11 months ago.
Oh, shut up. So, like, how y'all feeling? Like, about, like, this year in general?
I can't help you right now, child. If you want the peppermint, get the peppermint and then start your math.
I don't know. I had high hopes. They quickly faded.
They quickly faded?
Yeah. You know, I had some ideas in my head of things we can do, and then I got an email.
Oh.
And that email, shifted definitely a lot of shit that was already in place.
What was the email?
The second job
the second job was in it. So all that free money all that free money to do what was needed for this person or that person with no problem. Yeah, that shit went away. Quick, fast, and there.
I feel your pain. I was supposed to get a raise. I lost 10%. Oh. Work, not 2% work. Probably added about.
Did they at least tell you they love you? No KY, nothing. Just call you tomorrow.
Oh.
I'm saying.
Yeah. And Sissy?
I've been recommended for a promotion. So
this is the appropriate time.
We're talking about jobs. That's what I got.
It was the loss, the gain.
I mean, that's pretty much. I said I can't relate to you, Nick. I'm doing it, Nick.
No.
Yeah, that's my thing. After three years, steady working, all this stuff. One of my coworkers left, and she was like, crazy enough, she was like my mentor through it, even though I think she's like a good 5, 6 years, 7 years younger than me. But she was my mentor through it because neither one of us came to the position with a degree. And now the person who got hired last year or earlier this year, he doesn't come to the table with a degree either. And so I've been kind of mentoring him the way that she did with me. So, that pay it forward. But when she left, I told her, like, well, I've been watching your career because she was there a year before me. So I was like, I'm going to ask for a promotion. And I will say, I've never done that before. So that was new.
Okay.
That was new.
Okay.
But that's what I got.
Yeah, I ain't asked for no promotion. So I ain't lose any money either. So I'm in the middle. I'm in the middle. 2023 for me, it's been a little disappointing in my biggest goal not being accomplished, which you all know was to get out this ghetto. It has not been accomplished, and it's not due to lack of effort or anything like that. It's just hasn't happened. So in that area, it has definitely been disappointing. A lot of victories, as far as growth wise, professionally, and I'll even say within the family, I've watched some growth in those areas.
My question, all right, so here's my question for y'all. Y'all had these disappointments. So what would you say your biggest accomplishment this year was?
Yeah.
Yeah, what was your accomplishments? What did you get done?
My biggest accomplishment was watching my firstborn walk across the damn stage. And now is in college, full ride.
Oh.
So, yeah. However big or little part I played in that, it's for me that was something that I always told her is when you go to school, make sure that you don't need to depend on us money wise for school because it'll allow you to be able to get more out of us money wise. If we're paying for school, it makes it harder for us to turn around and, hey, Dad, can you send me $100 for this? Can you send me $20 for that? Like, I got $1,000 tuition bill. What do you mean? So, because we don't have that, I was able to put in place with working the other job was boom, you'll get this weekly. So regardless if your mom doesn't do anything extra as far as, spending money, this is what you'll have a month. So that for me was probably the biggest accomplishment for the year is getting her out of one school and into another.
Marshall.
Man, I've had a bunch of that pop this year. So, and a lot of them were seriously out of my control, blindsided. So, my accomplishment is 2023 is almost over. I have a plan set in place, but it's going to take a while to implement it. So, that's what I have at the moment. The accomplishments are I didn't kill anybody.
That's an accomplishment. You stayed out of jail.
High school.
Logan's in high school. I'll say this, but it's not really my accomplishment. But Ethan is definitely doing better. He's got a rhythm going and he's not struggling on the level that he was in fifth grade. He is definitely pushing through it. So that's good. That's not really my accomplishment. That's him. That's him. That's his teachers. We stayed consistent with it, but he's still got a ways to go.
I mean, you shot him out, so you can claim it.
It's not even that. I think the world doesn't give enough props to people. Two things. Number one, sometimes you just have a transition year.
Yeah.
It's just that. It's really just that year of transition. It's really not meant to do anything else but transition you from one year to another, and that whole is a learning process. The other thing I will say is, I think, especially for fathers, not to discredit the stuff that you do, because please understand, mothers, whether they deserve it or not,
they gonna take it all.
Take credit. They gonna take credit. Oh, that's my baby. Oh, we did that. Oh, we did. You haven't seen this kid in 6 months. You don't. You ain't did not a lick of homework. You can't tell
who
me.
Who the hell is we? That's fuck. Who is we?
You can't tell me your child's teacher's name, but it's a we. What are you talking about? So we
French.
So I'm gonna say for fathers specifically, like, earn that and own it, especially if you are the primary caregiver. Period. If the kids are with you more times than with the other parent, that's an accomplishment, because it reflects on your household. Even if the rest of the world is going to assume that they with the child, the mother or whatever, you know the truth, the kid knows the truth, and you are the one that made that happen. Facts. So the same way one accomplishment may be, his daughter graduated high school, yours went into high school and is in high school in honors. That is something to be proud of.
Even I must say, true, because I sit up there when I'm out guy, I was ready. I was like, oh, he in honors. Now like he in AP classes. Shit. But okay. But it does speak volumes to the household in general. And you're right, that is an accomplishment. So yeah, that's definitely. You sure? You are. Okay. So that is an accomplishment. Yes, take pride in that. I'm a second that. Take pride in that. Take all that glory, all that. Yes, like sit up straight about that. This. Yeah. So even if you might be feeling like, okay, wasn't the best. I know Marshall, or the man on the couch. I can't call you that. That's too long. We gotta find a short name.
Light skinned.
Not.
No. No.
Okay.
Sugar plum.
I'll say this. I appreciate my kids for being who they are. I appreciate them for pushing, because no matter how much I say anything, she says anything, or any other positive influence, they still have to walk that path. So I guess I never really look at their accomplishments as mine, because I remain consistent. I'm constantly pushing them. I'm constantly being a positive parent on, the best way that I can. So I never look at that. That's just implemented in me. That's going to be me. And yes, there have been moments where I'm like, no, I don't want to do this anymore. And I think we've all had moments where we're just like, I don't want to do this anymore. But we still do it. We still push past it. I guess what got me is having a cascading moment of just events popping up to where it's like, I didn't do anything for this to happen. I didn't do anything for this to happen. And why did this happen? I'm starting to learn some things. The company that I'm with, I've been with 12 years. And I'm starting to realize that loyalty may not be the thing when it comes to business. So I have to change up some things. This year should have marked something for me, and it took a few steps back, and I didn't see it coming. So that's why I'm like, no, the accomplishments, yes, I'm always going to push for them to do better. I appreciate her pushing for them to do better and providing the guidance and the knowledge in here. But that's not always what I look as accomplishments, because that's a consistent. It's something that we've been doing, and those are their accomplishments. I don't want to take away from them. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna remain consistent in being a good parent the best way I can. But I guess that's why I looked at that, in that nature.
No, I can understand that. But I think that's another reason why we are telling you to take that as an accomplishment. Like, good parents, and I say that as being a woman, that's something that we always want to.
It is.
Yeah, that is.
Because we get beat down
a lot.
all the time. And we get beat down to the point where we don't even tell people, like, bro, I don't have it today. We just get the hell up and go do what we supposed to do and keep it moving and bottle it inside. Like, folks won't understand that. So to me, anytime, like, I got another one playing basketball. I don't know if that's a generic thing where she kind of got that from me because that was my sport, or it's I want to do what my sister does. Either way, I'm okay with it. But I know I played a part in it because, again, I was the one, you need to do these drills. I was the one at the court in 95-degree weather. Playing with them during the summer.
Yeah, shooting in the gym. People were shooting in the gym.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it's one of those things where, yeah. And I mean, I even did that with the other one after swim meets, where we were literally at the basketball court. So, you know what I'm saying? It's one of those things where, yeah, I can kind of say, yes, that's a high spot for me because I was there. I may not have been there all the time, but I know the work we have to put in to make sure certain things happen. Travel basketball for that oldest one is not fucking cheap. So yeah, no, I can't make it to every game like your mother does. That's right there. But guess what? That bill is split down the damn middle so that you can do it. Sometimes that bill's been paid by predominantly this household so that you can do it.
And these are things that they, unless told, would really never know. And in that aspect, to me, some part of that is not their business. That's adult stuff. You know, they were children, they are children, so that's not their business. That's for us to know. But because of that, we can look at that as one of our accomplishments because without us, they wouldn't be able to do it. Period. So it's not taking necessarily away from them. It's just recognizing that what you are pouring into them is success, good moral values, is, it is perseverance, all those life lessons to make them a better person, a positive person, to get them ahead and all of that. So that is an accomplishment. So even if you don't feel like, oh, nah, that's theirs, it's still yours because you are a major contributor to that. Now that's just how it is. But I definitely understand not looking at it that way. But what are some of your, let's just say, short-term goals for next year? Like something that you know what, this is what I'm going to do. This is that. I know I can get this done by X, Y, and Z. Just something short.
So I signed up for a 6 to 8 month project management course.
Okay.
We start that this week.
Oh.
So yeah, I signed up for that because I already do that, but at least having the cert behind it will.
It matters to others.
Right. I've seen this is like it's a program that you get a certification from, but it's not like a University of Maryland program. But it is accepted by a lot of different jobs, and Northrop Grumman, it happens to be the one. Oops, probably shouldn't have said that, but they happen to be one of the ones that accept this certification. So it should improve some things. We'll see.
Bitch, give me my 10% back and then some.
Well, I want then some. I don't want my 10%.
If I say bump to 10, I'm going for 50.
To be honest, I would prefer to just be able to walk in and be like, need y'all anymore. Thank y'all. I appreciate you getting me to this point. And
then there's that. And it was great working here. And I'm
be honest, that's what my mindset is at this point in time.
Yeah.
It's really like I enjoy my job, I enjoy my group, but I think I'm past it.
Yep.
I'm over it. And it's one of those things where at first you were talking about this growth, but I ain't seen it. And because I ain't seen it, it's why am I still here?
Right.
Like why am I
company,
still here?
my company has, well, this company, I can't say mine, but this company has one of the sweetest deals that the government probably had to offer, and it didn't trickle down to us any. So I'm at the point where I'd like to just be able to walk in there and be like, a few, you're cool, a few. And, you know, I have to hang in there as long as, until I find something else.
I mean, you gotta pay the bills. Yeah, we know how that goes. Once we know I don't need you, it's definitely one of those. So you're not coming in to work today? Yeah, I've been meaning to tell you, fuck you. You have a great life.
I'm gonna use my PTO that you won't buy back.
So no. Well, that's for you. For me, I'm cashing out all vacations before I ever tell you I got a new job. Sorry.
I haven't figured out how I want to work that out yet because I'm kind of in the negative, but I realize that I can run my negative up a little more than what I thought that I was allowed. So I'm trying to plan all that.
I mean, hey, look, I left the last job in a negative, and I was trying to work to get it back to where it would even out. But when they started making funny moves, it was fuck you. You ain't getting that money. Right. Good luck. So I definitely understand that. It's one of those, the integrity part of you is like, nah, I want to make sure that I get us back straight before I just walk away.
Right.
But when you start doing certain shit, it becomes, you don't even deserve that.
Right. I'll say I had a moment today. We had a class that we had to take today. The test had more questions than what we thought today. I realized today that I really knew my shit, and I realized today that somebody else did not. I won't disclose who it was, but somebody else did not know their shit and came to me and was like, really? And I'm like, I do this every day, man. I do this every day. I even stay updated with the new change and stuff. So today was one of those moments where I'm like, I really need to leave because I'm not appreciated for what I know and what I do. So
I haven't gotten to that point. I'm still learning my job.
I haven't gotten to that point on this job. I definitely got there on my last job.
Yeah, my last one, absolutely. As far as I can tell. This one, I am still learning. I'm happy about that. And I did say I wanted to look into some like classes, especially because my boss is encouraging me to. So she's like, expect they pay for it, so do it. Yeah, I was like,
mine too. That's all.
Yeah, okay. So I started to look into that. And if I do that, I do know that I can make that part of my objectives, which goes into my bonus. So I'm been talking to her. I'll be talking to her the last couple weeks to see what that looks like for next year, because next year will put me at the 2-year mark, and my goal is for the 3-year mark for me to qualify for the senior facilities management coordinator. So I'll still be under her, but I'll be closer to her. And I know there's an increase in salary for that, and with some other things that's happening, I know she's definitely going to push me to do that, because we learned some other things within the organization in reference to people reporting to me. She wants to happen, but in order for that to happen, other things have to happen as well. So we kind of trying to figure it out and work together to get me to the next level. So I say 3 years, but the Lord, if you want to push me at the 2.5, I'm there. I'm ready. I'm ready to learn. I literally just sat down and finished a presentation today that I had to give on Friday. I ain't did that since. Yeah. So growth and learning, but short-term goals, sir. Think hard. Think harder. Think hard. Okay.
There's a lot of improvement. Various sectors of life, whether it be job, home, just improvement. And that most definitely, but I got a feeling that a lot of the improvement that may go on is going to ruffle a lot of people's feathers. And when I say a lot, I mean a lot. Whether it's loved ones, whether it's folks at the job, it'll ruffle a lot of people's feathers, and I have to get back used to being comfortable with the uncomfortable.
Mm.
See, when I was okay with that, I was once I got complacent with a lot of shit, and that's what I'm noticing, and I'm not liking it about myself. And it's one of those I'm gonna have to get back on my asshole shit. Where no. I keep telling you ain't seen the full asshole. It's one of those where it's about me.
Mm-hmm.
and what I need done. And it's either you get on board or you get the hell on. And that's what's gonna have to
happen. Okay.
Understood. Y'all have any goals that you're setting for next year, or anything you're looking forward to next year?
Malachi graduating. That's one.
I'm looking forward to that. That sounds like great.
I'm looking forward to that. You may not be, and that's fine. But I am.
Well, I mean, he said he's gonna be a porn star now, so I don't.
He did not say that, okay?
Wow.
Don't speak that on my baby. I rebuke that. Thank you.
I can't unhear that, man.
He is more.
He didn't say that per se.
Thank you.
It's just he had one of his asshole moments when me and him was talking.
Anyway, I am looking forward to that. I am looking forward to this little young lady going to high school because this is going to be interesting. I am cautious about baby girl going to middle school.
Oh.
I am. You can be in that stage, but I am.
She shot up like 3 inches doing something. I don't know where that shit came from. She
almost the
like
same
a little
height
baby
as
Amazon.
Yeah, she almost the same height as Jay. Yeah. I'm not surprised at that though. Whatsoever.
If my son shot up 3-4 inches, then I'd be like, yo, these niggas all midgets. All three of them fucking midgets.
It's all right. They cute though.
I shout out too. All of them midgets. I don't understand.
Anyway, looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to September because I'm looking to get a new car.
What?
Get a new car.
She's looking forward to September. Come November, she's gonna be bitching about it. This goddamn no.
You're absolutely right. However, I am definitely looking forward to the new car. I am. Because this here vehicle is giving me a run for my money. I'm not even say run for my money. A run for my face right now.
Run for your money.
Grandma, I just paid for that last.
The last nigga, that was the cheapest repair.
So, okay.
By far, the cheapest repair.
Okay, it's still and a run for my face because me and God have an agreement that this car is going to get me through September. Good. Not just two, but through clearly. Because ever since I said that, it's been ding, 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 ding. I'm like, what? Yo, what's up? Like, what's up? And then, of course, what's happening with the algorithms and the electronics listening to you? Carlo, you've been approved, pre-approved. Get this. And I'm like, no. I said September, and I'm going through my credit union, so y'all can stop sending me shit.
Navy Federal, here we come.
So stop Sending me stuff. Why y'all don't send me all this for a house? Send me a pre-approval for a house, okay?
You think God told you that? Because God told
my
me
cheapest,
the
my
right
cheapest APR, but yet my lowest credit score. Make that make sense. I had a 700 credit score, and my APR was higher than what it is now for my car. I was like, yo, ain't no way. No way.
Hey, Roman, he wanted some attention.
Clear.
Yeah, he been needing attention ever since he got surgery. So.
Yeah. Oh.
Man up. Go chase a squirrel.
He can't.
He really shouldn't, because he popped his stitch this past weekend.
Yeah.
Well, 2 days ago, last night, he popped one of his stitches. So
I'm gonna say you just. Oh.
He scratched his scabs off over the weekend, which was helping keep it closed, and then he managed to split one of the stitches open. So I don't want him chasing nothing.
Mm-mm. Did you sew it back up?
Mm-mm. It's the dissolvable stitches, and I don't have those. So I
Super glue.
I knotted the end so that it won't keep stretching, but
super glue.
I'm not gonna super glue.
So war wound, super glue.
This man, we not. This is why we don't talk about Bruno.
What you looking forward to, Robert, next year?
No.
Yes, I said Robert.
What am I looking forward to?
Mm-hmm.
You haven't answered not in one of these questions, though, sir.
Honestly, I'm not really looking forward to too much next year. I don't know why, but I'm not. It's one of those things. I'm trying to not get too far ahead of my damn self. Further you get ahead, the bigger your letdown is if it don't go your way. So for me, it's one of those not really looking forward to anything in particular. It's kind of taking it as it comes. I have some ideas. You know, I'm hoping year 10 with this asshole turns out to be a lot better than, year 6, 7, 8, 9. But I mean, clearly we'll see. Because we ain't finished out year 9 yet. But, we'll see.
Do y'all need me to come back in a relationship?
No. No.
Because I'm
not making no waffles. I'm over that shit.
Go ahead.
You better ask my kids. I do everything but pancakes and waffles. I cook everything but pancakes and waffles. That shit you on your own.
All right, fine. Then Michelle, I'm coming there for hamburger helper.
Oh, I ain't think hamburger helper.
You can have that bullshit.
I know in years. I haven't had it in years either.
Yeah, you can have that bullshit.
I mean, I'll fix it, but
I don't want no parts of that shit.
That's my shiznick right there.
I don't want no parts of that child line.
Look, when I did, it was great, but it's been some years. It's been a while.
I couldn't stand that shit as a kid.
Dude,
I don't know. It's something about hamburger helper that makes me feel poor than I already am. Maybe it's a mental thing. I don't know. But that right there, nigga, that should make you feel like, nigga, I need
because
to go to the soup kitchen.
Is it because it's hamburger? It's literally meat and noodles. The same thing as fucking spaghetti.
No.
I like spaghetti.
No. First of all,
I hook my spaghetti up, but I like
same thing as fucking Alfredo. It's meat and noodles.
It is not the same thing,
sauce.
and you will not compare that.
Yes, I will.
Maybe you're nigger getting, but not regular spaghetti.
It's the same. It's noodles and meat and sauce.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
There's so much more work put into spaghetti than that bullshit.
Again, there is still noodles, meat, and sauce.
Like, hamburger helper is a one-stop shop. You can literally cook all that shit at the same time if you want to.
No, you can't.
That's how I know that's a bullshit meal.
You cannot cook the hamburger meat with the noodles.
Yes, you can.
No, you cannot.
I guarantee it's somebody that did it.
I
It
didn't
came out
say
the
that
regular way.
people ain't done it, but that's not how you
I
supposed.
guarantee.
The instructions tell you not to even do that.
The instructions say no.
And it coming out and tasting exactly the same.
It will not taste.
Two different
You will
things.
not tell me boiled hamburger meat
Let me-
tastes the same.
Let me
I
tell
didn't
you
say
what.
nothing about boiling
Let me tell
hamburger
you
meat.
what.
That's the only way you will cook it.
No.
I promise
right
you-
on top of the
I
hamburger meat.
promise you.
You will fry
Cook
the
it all
noodles.
together.
Yes. Long as you see, here's what you have to understand. Long as you're constantly turning, the hamburger meat in itself makes a grease.
I know that.
So what you do is you take that grease and now you add liquid to it as a
So
hamburger.
it's still
As the hamburger gets done, you don't add the same amount because you already got the grease in there.
All that.
And I guarantee it will taste the same.
I guarantee you it will.
Okay.
Guarantee you will.
It will not.
I guarantee it will taste the same.
It will not.
As much as you think it won't, I guarantee you.
I can guarantee you.
I can guarantee you it's a Bible right now that can make it just that way. And you wouldn't be able to tell the difference.
Yes, you would.
If he never told you, yo, I cooked all this together, you wouldn't even know.
You would definitely know.
Nah, you wouldn't know. Because a lot of times mentally, once you hear it's cooked a certain way, this is going to be nasty. You're already thinking the wrong thing. But if he don't tell you that, just bring it up to you.
It's not even going to look the same.
You don't
It
know.
will. I promise you it will.
First of all, the noodles are already pre-cooked. Yes.
Okay, Robert.
They are not the same noodles that you pour out the box. Those joints are already semi-cooked.
Uh-huh.
That's why it's a quick meal.
So the fuck is spaghetti. So those noodles cooked too?
Spaghetti is not. The way you make it, maybe. Because you don't like to turn your shit. You just throw that shit on and be like, I turn it at the end.
What? That don't even make sense.
You do not stir your noodles.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't. I'm next time she cooks spaghetti, I'm gonna send y'all the video footage.
Listen, I'm the laziest cook in here. Let me tell you that I stir them at the end. So I don't apologize.
I stir.
I put them in there, and then once the bottom, because first of all, I don't break my spaghetti. I know some people break their spaghetti in half.
I do break my spaghetti.
I don't break my spaghetti.
They don't want me to break the spaghetti.
I don't break my spaghetti, and because I put it in there, and once that part gets off, that's when I'm like,
and you push it down. Yeah, you push it down.
Yep.
I don't break my spaghetti. That's how I do it. I put it in there. Once that bottom part gets off, start easing it on down.
Yeah, exactly. And it'll literally form right around the pan.
And it'll fold around the barrel. And then
I don't have any objections to that. That's just not how I do it, which is fine. It's nothing wrong with it.
That's how.
I just know that I'm not saying not stirring your noodles is a bad thing, but I know I stir my noodles.
How frequent?
Frequent enough.
No, how frequent? And the reason I ask that is because, you do when you cook certain things because you don't like cooking. I'm gonna stir whenever is necessary. Versus, I should be stirring now. No, it's good in 3 minutes. I go in there. I stir it at the 9-minute mark, and then again at the 18, and then I stir it when I toss it in there to drain.
I don't have any problem with that because I'm a lazy chef. I am the lazy chef. So yes, I don't like in there and I'm like,
there are things that I do.
I should turn this. Then I'm gonna turn it. But I'm not like timing like it needs 50 rotations every 20. I'm not doing that 50 rotations every 20 seconds. No, it's gonna get this 1, 2, 3. I'll be back.
He being extra right now. He being so extra right now.
How am I being extra?
You never just said I don't stir my noodles. You being real extra right now.
Miss Chicken and Rice?
Nigga.
So here's my question. I got a question. So we talk about this. What is one thing you want to improve next year?
My income.
About yourself. Accountability. About yourself. I'm saying accountability because it's
like that about yourself.
No. Get it, but no. I get it, but no.
Hey, look, man. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Sometimes our income improving changes our whole mindset sometimes. Like it can take us from an average guy to a great guy. Because
it can also take y'all
sometimes
from the average
when
guy
you're not fully valued at your job, you're not making what you should make. A lot of times that does play on what your
psyche
put out to the world. Like you can feel like shit. Like damn, these niggas don't value me. And then let's say it don't even have to be anything major at home. It could be slight shit. Now you like, these niggas don't value me either. Like, what the fuck? So now you go somewhere where now you feel like you are valued. Dude, just that little shift sometimes can mean a whole lot to the right person.
That's not an improvement that you make for yourself. In that, it's not really something you control. To an extent, you can't even control if you get hired or not for a job. Even for all the entrepreneurs out there, you cannot control what your business is going to be like. If you could lose customers in a month, you can't really control that. When I say improvement, I'm saying something that is to her point of a goal, but a goal that you want to improve. I'm talking personal self-improvement.
I'm starting the OnlyFans next year.
Listen, if that's your going, I don't know what that's improving for you, but if it's doing it, my God.
About to start selling feet pics.
Oh no.
First of all, Marshall, I got some nice feet.
I don't care. I don't care.
My heels are fucked up from that second job right now. But my toes are still immaculate. Okay.
I'm gonna tell you something I'm working on.
I'm gonna just say that no chick buying feet pics. Okay, so who you selling feet pics to? You James.
What you saying? You ain't got no fucking. You got no pregnant.
Hey, look, it's like a straight dude working at a gay bar, gay for pay. I mean, hey, I'm a friend with you, sir. Tip me, and you go there. You go your way. I'm go my way. We act like it never happened. I didn't touch you. You didn't touch me. So if James need a feet pick, I got a feet pick for James.
I'm laughing because I can see the whole argument. Hell no, you can't see my feet. I mean, I'm saying I was going to spend $150 a picture. I mean, you know.
You put it that way, click.
You just want to see my feet. I mean.
Oh, Lord. All I'm going to say is it's a short road from the foot to the ankle to the knee, the knee to the thigh. And
No. It's not going up to the meat.
Not up to the meat, man.
Feet. I'm not sending no penis pics to a dude for no type of money. I don't care.
But what if you loading them onto OnlyFans and the dude just happened to be the subscriber?
What, the meat pic?
You don't know that, right?
You talking about the meat pic or the feet pic?
It's OnlyFans.
I mean, if you put your meat on your OnlyFans and you put your meat on your own, I'm talking about like special order type shit.
But again, I'm just saying,
I can't stop somebody from subscribing to my page. Now I can also look at my page. If my page look like it's a little janky, where it's 90% dudes, 10% chicks, I think I need to shut down this site.
Rob real popular in
that's different. That's different. But that's in you paying attention. Because my thing is, you're always gonna get those few. It don't matter. You always. I guarantee it's for a lot of women that are on OnlyFans. It's damn near as many women paying to subscribe as it is dudes, especially nowadays. So,
but our stuff about that is not gonna be the same as y'all.
Right.
It's not.
I don't know. Because see, a lot of y'all studs want to be a lot of female studs think they're men, which is why they pay for everything. So
no, what I'm saying is, no, I'm not talking about from that perspective. I'm talking about from the female perspective.
They don't care.
Like if I had an OnlyFans and I got like all of my subscribers are women, I promise you I don't care. But as a straight woman, I don't care.
Well, that's because you know what?
Y'all care.
You know what? Because y'all do a lot of gay shit that isn't looked as gay shit. Y'all rub on each other's ass and titties, and it's just normal. Like we'll we'll bother each other where we may slap your ass, but I'm not cupping your shit. I'm not gonna walk past Marsha and be like, Nick, oh, that shit's soft. We're not gonna do that. I'm not gonna grab his chest and be like, yeah. Y'all will do that to each other. That's why for you, it's one of them, nah, man, we've been doing this shit since 16.
We're done.
That's not what we do. Not, at least not our race.
Right.
White people a little different. That's why I tell people, you gotta understand who you playing certain games with.
Right.
The way black folks play gay and white folks play gay are different. Way different.
Yeah.
I done seen black dudes. We like, oh yeah, we talk shit. White folks act it out. We don't go that far. We don't go that far. I'm not getting ready to grab your meat and be like, yeah, you like that. No, we don't go that far. A lot of them will. No. We're gonna push it to the extreme. How far are you willing to go with this? I'm not willing to go that far.
They will play chicken. They will play chicken.
Tag me out. Once you get there, tag me out. I'm not that guy. I'm not that guy.
They gonna play chicken with the chicken and see who.
I'm not that guy. I'm not that guy. I tell you, I done had gay male friends. No issue. It's one of them. Look, you need to know where we stand.
Right.
Here are my do's and my don'ts. Long as you don't cross this line, we're good.
Right.
The second you cross that line, I can't rock with you no more because I already told you this right here, it's never gonna happen for you, bro. Just not gonna happen to you. Sorry.
My question was still never answered, but that's
never.
Again, let's repeat.
My question was, what are you looking to improve next year? And it went from money to OnlyFans to white and black gay.
He gonna.
And y'all say we got digressions. This ain't saying.
But that's his improvement. The OnlyFans. He's gonna create an OnlyFans page.
What's your
my living situation? That's what I'm looking to improve.
I'll be a little more selfish. I feel like that's an improvement. I feel like I need the time that I've sacrificed for people. I need to.
I mean, I will say this. A lot of times when we are male-wise, when we are more selfish, we tend to be a little bit more successful because we're worried about what goals we're trying to accomplish versus making sure everybody else is good before we're good.
I don't think that's even just a male thing. And this is why I say that. I think if you're selfish in business or whatever you're gonna be, but let's say business, then that's what it is. I think that's where I know people get on a lot of the modern women and this, that, and third, but I think a lot of modern women are as successful as they are professionally for the same thing because you put yourself first, which means you put you as an adult first because let me tell you that, and I appreciate Kevin on stage because he said this some years ago, and I had to thank you. There's no single rent. There's no single chick rent. It's rent. Okay, let me tell y'all. There all of these additives as far as all of that goes. My car note was not a single woman's car note. It was a car note. They did not care if I was married, if I had children, any of that. So for me, I will say I am a giver. And as a woman who is a giver and who does for a whole lot of other people, looking around, when you are I think just putting oneself, prioritizing self, I won't even necessarily call it selfishness. Prioritizing yourself usually leads individuals to more success. Because, and honestly, doing whatever that is. Because for a woman who's like, I really want to be married, if you prioritize yourself in that, if that's what you want, and you're prioritizing your want first, and your want is a husband, you move differently. You act differently. You set goals to get to them. And I feel like, to me, so it's goal setting and getting there. And that's being selfish is really just doing what you want and going after what you want. And that should theoretically make anybody more successful in whatever their focus is to be successful in, whether that's a relationship, whether that's a move across country, whether that's traveling to different places. Because my being selfish this year, my accomplishment was I went to two different countries this year because I was selfish. That was my selfish. My selfish was not I need to change a job. It was not I need to go find a man. No, my big selfish was I want to see the world. I'm gonna do it.
But
I don't know what this bill's gonna be like when I get back. I don't know if it's gonna be 5G or 10G, but I'm gonna do it. If it was gonna be, you know what? I want to get married. This is me being selfish. I am putting a ring first because that's my want, and that's what I want. I want to be somebody's wife. I would have put that same energy toward that. If it was, I wanted the promotion, but it wasn't. It wasn't even really a push for me until like near the end of this year, and it was just kind of like I did feel entitled because I worked my butt off. That I felt like it's owed to me because I put in that work. But I think everybody should have a selfish moment. That's all I was gonna say. I'm sorry.
But everybody's selfish moments look different, and that's I think that's what we were getting at. Where a lot of times we may have a selfish act, but not necessarily have a selfish year.
Fair.
You know what I'm saying? So I may do something in the moment that's for me, but in the grand scheme, I do shit for everybody else. Right. That's going to look different than me taking a whole year to do shit for me. Yeah. Like, that's going to look way different to a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Because, again, we all have selfish moments. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? The best people and the worst people still have selfish moments. But when you determine, this whole year is about me, that's going to look different than you having that moment or two that you had last year. It's not going to be the same.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm tired. So next year is going to be about me a lot. I'm reawakening an asshole side of me that, has pretty much been dormant for a while because
I feel like my cup's empty.
I'm just saying that I realize that being loyal in certain areas doesn't pay off. I realize that
facts.
Promoting peace doesn't bring you peace.
It doesn't. It doesn't.
And I realized that the most peaceful moments that I've had in my life were chaotic for other people. And that doesn't mean that I'm going full down a path of causing issues with people. It just means that next year I may not give a fuck on the level that I probably should. You know what I mean? Like I just feel like let me at least start the year off like that and see what happens, because I have been peaceful in a lot of moments with people, job, kids, so on and so forth. And I just feel like next year, like I still really received a lot of shit this year that just didn't make sense. So at least next year, if it happens, I caused it. And I can accept it. And if it doesn't happen, then I realize, you know what? I may need to switch up some things. Especially job being number one. I have been faithful for 11 or 12 years. Fuck you. I mean that with every regard and every bone, ounce, love in my body. Fuck you. You can't fire me for that either because it's in our contract. You can't fire me for saying that. So with that being stated, I am doing the bare minimum and taking the maximum of whatever I get. You give me power, I'm going to take it.
And I don't think enough people realize that. It's one of those things that me being silent and me being mean are two different things.
Right.
Like I watched a TikTok this morning where he said, because I come into work and don't say good morning to you, doesn't mean I'm being mean. You didn't speak to me, I didn't speak to you. We just went on our ways. That wasn't me being mean. That was just me being silent. My silence is different than me being mean. My silence is my peace.
Case in point, I came in today, somebody I don't really fuck with, and they said good morning. I didn't say anything. I thought that was being nice. They said, hey, I said good morning, and I said, hey.
I mean, you could always be like me.
Please don't be like him.
But
I mean, you know when she found out I was an asshole. I think it was year 2. I went to a football game one of my former teammates spoke to me, and what did I say? Now go ahead. What did I say?
Literally was like, nigga, I don't fuck with you. I was like,
now mind you, this nigga 6'3", 250, gave no fucks. Right to his face.
All he said was hi.
I don't fuck with you.
I was like, no, because
he had a me and Monique moment.
I was like, a high costs nothing.
No. It costs a lot.
It does cost a lot.
It costs a lot.
Okay.
Because here's my thing.
You speak to me every day, and it's not.
Yeah, here's my thing. As a man, if I don't fuck with you, I need to let it be known I don't fuck with you, so you don't misconstrue like we gonna hang out.
A high don't say we gonna hang out.
No. It depends on the dude. Me telling you to your face, I don't fuck with you. You know where we stand now.
I get that. We gotta admit that as women.
There's no misconstruing that. I don't fuck with you.
Okay, and that's fine. You cannot fuck with somebody and you ain't got to take it to that level.
I mean, I may not have said it like that, but
like you don't. Like again, a high don't cost nothing. You did. You absolutely did. I'm just saying that it doesn't have to be taken.
I know I had to say it.
You.
Okay.
You.
And I will always take it to that level. I don't care for you. I have no problem telling you.
Hard flag on the play. Because I've been with you, mademoiselle. So she want to say bonjour.
Exactly my point.
Oh, I'm not saying that I'm not guilty of that.
Oh, okay. That's all. Okay.
Like, no. I have definitely been guilty of that. And I have definitely said to myself, bitch, you're doing too much. Oh, you could have said hi.
Okay, because I've been there. I've literally been next to you when you did that.
I know.
I just want to make sure. I just want to make sure that horse ain't that high. Get a pony.
No, it's not high.
It was high.
It definitely no.
It was high.
First of all, it was never that high. I was just saying. I literally see. This is my issue. I literally just said. I said to myself that you was doing too much. Like you could have said hi. Again, high don't cost nothing.
But
I get that.
But neither does me telling you where we stand. That don't cost nothing either.
It does not.
No,
that does not cost anything.
Shut up and let me finish. That does not cost anything, but it can cause other things.
It can.
I'll give you that fair.
All I'm saying is this.
So can that putting the person in their place.
Yeah, but a high is not taking you out of your place. And I'm saying that because, again, I have done this too.
Took you out your place. If I tell you I didn't fuck with you, I didn't feel any type of way afterwards.
But it
didn't take, no. You said take you out your place. That didn't take me out my place.
Okay. You know exactly what it is. All right.
Person, not you.
I'll say this. In regards to what he said, the person that spoke to me, I don't fuck with on any levels. But to keep the peace, I just didn't speak. Because that way, if you keep saying hi and I don't say hi back, then you understand what it is. I had no dealings with you. When you said, hey, I said hi, and I said, hey, I heard you, I didn't have to say that much. The issue with this person, they almost cost me my job, almost cost me my freedom, almost cost me my money some years back. I don't deal with you. And the nicest way for me to deal with you is not to deal with you at all.
Yeah, he would have definitely got, hey, fuck you.
The next step would have been, I don't fuck with you, leave me alone. That would have been the next step. Because sometimes you do have to put people in their boundaries and in this space to let them know the third time you come around, I might say, fuck it all, and let you know how I really feel. And I don't talk when I let you know how I really feel.
I think it depends on your history of that person. Because I'm thinking of their mama in that altercation that Logan was there for.
Understood. I said hi. I heard you.
Yes. Yes. That the familiarity thing, yes, can definitely change how you speak to a certain person. And I say that because I had an incident when I was working in the warehouse where we were having a meeting. The dude kept telling lies. Me and him got into it, and I told him, dude, At this point in time, don't say nothing else to me. You
Fair.
say anything else to me, I'm not responsible for my actions. That nigga didn't talk to me for 2 months.
What? That was a nice
2
2
months.
months. Nice 2 months.
But it's one of those things where, yes, sometimes letting somebody know, look, this is where we stand, can shut down a whole lot of shit.
I am not negating
a whole lot of
any
shit.
That. Again, I'm not negating any of that. I also am saying someone says hello, saying hello back is nothing as well. Like, and again, this is me who have been on both sides. Say that again. I've been on both sides.
Is this someone you work with, or is this someone you see once in a while?
It has been somebody I work with. It's somebody I went to school with. It's been people who we hung out and now we don't. It's been different situations.
But that's what I'm asking.
But that's
I'm asking because each situation requires something different in my eyes. If it's somebody I work with, I need to let you know where we stand, because nigga, I'm gonna see you damn near every day. Most of us go to work at least 5 times a week. So I need to let it be known where we stand so you don't misconstrue. If we not cool, I don't need a good morning every morning. I don't.
Well,
even if we have to work together that day, we know what we gotta do. You do your shit, I do mine. We ain't got no. If we gotta discuss something job wise, I don't have an issue doing that. I'm mature enough to say, yo, we need to do this. We need to do that. Yes, but what I'm saying is everything requires something different.
Okay.
A nigga I see once in a while, yeah, you can get a cordial hello. A nigga that I'm seeing weekly, daily, if I don't rock with you, I don't really want you speaking to me daily. I'm okay with that.
I barely see their mother, and she wasn't getting a hello from me that one time I ran into her, because I know you how you gonna take it. If you come, oh, hi, Siobhan. Oh, if I go hi, you're going to. I know you're mental. You weren't getting words from me, and the fact that when I didn't give you rude, you tried to play victim is why I wasn't speaking to you in the first place. And now, so it to me, I will say I completely agree with you, sis. But I will say that it definitely depends on person. But you, like, in the grand scheme of most things, a simple hello really doesn't cost you much. But that's when you got to know the person you dealing with. Because I know if I'd have said hello to her, we already got bad blood. I don't need you out here thinking, yeah, and she spoke to me like you got to one up, because you don't. You are still an on-site situation. It's just every site has had children involved. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm not gonna waste my hello on you in the least, because I know my mouth too. You don't gotta know. It's also self-awareness. I know my mouth. It's not gonna end at hello. Because it's not gonna be oh hi, because I don't rock with you. It's not gonna be hey, it's gonna be hey bitch. It's gonna be real. It's gonna be antagonist. So I'm also checking me, because my high ain't gonna match your high, because I don't rock with you at all. To that one person, like everybody else, most people that say hi to me, I'm like, hello,
right,
and I keep it pushing. But for that, I will say know the person you're dealing with and know yourself. Self-awareness is important, y'all.
It is, and I just said okay. Like that's where I'm at with it. Like I said what I said. I meant what I said. I've been on both sides. Okay.
So, is there anything just as we wrap it up? Is there anything you want to tell her? So y'all know most of our followers, or most of our listeners, at least on YouTube, are guys, and we appreciate y'all, fellas. We do, because we did not start this podcast with y'all in mind at all. Not gonna lie. So when we decided who our core audience idea, because we were like, we did this the real professional, determine your core audience, who's your audience. It wasn't y'all, fellas. It wasn't the male gender at all. And y'all are like 60 to 70% of our
well, but become ugly and watch how that change.
So, I got but I'm
sorry,
not.
Sorry. Become ugly and watch how that change.
I got comments, but I know they're gonna be met with backlash, so I'm gonna shut the hell up. Anyway, So with that, I'm gonna say, what would y'all say to all? Because y'all are most regular guys. Y'all been with us like most of our wine with the guys is y'all.
Longer than we wanted to.
Well, God bless you, because that's how a lot of women feel about sex.
I hope he does. I hope he does.
So, what is it? I guess in this here year of the podcast, what would be y'all last words of this year to our listeners, who are mostly men, actually? So, what would y'all say to the fellas who listen to us? I don't know why they listen, Jesus, but you know,
Hey man, I'm gonna say keep it going. That's what I'm gonna say. Keep it going. If you start something, hey man, ride it till the wheels fall off. Keep it going. This podcast, I'm pretty sure, has gone on longer than y'all may have thought that it would have. And y'all have been keeping it going. And we have been here longer than I guess we thought we would have. And it'll probably keep going. So I'm gonna say, man, at the end of the day, if you got a good idea and it's working for you, hey man, keep it going. That's what I got.
the husband.
I would say, in going forward with this, topic wise, just be mindful.
Not to us, to our listeners. Not to us.
To your listeners, it's one of those things. You got to be open minded with everything. It's 2023. I mean, you want to hear some shit you don't want to hear. You want to hear some shit you agree with, some shit you don't agree with, some shit that you like. Nigga, well, I don't even know why you said that. But this is now the world that we live in, unfortunately. But I would definitely say, for y'all, set a goal as far as now going into year 3, where y'all want to be by mid-year. Well, year 4. Is it year 4?
We about to be year 4 coming in 20.
Yeah, because this would have been the third. Yeah, this would have been the third
season.
karaoke. So yeah, okay. But yeah, set a goal where you want to be by mid-year. And that's my thing. Sometimes short-term goals are easier to hit than long-term goals. You know what I'm saying? You set a long-term goal, you don't hit it because it ends up being longer in the term than you wanted it to be, and you get discouraged. So for me, I would say set a short term and try to hit that one first. Because if you hit that one, it's leading you in the right direction of whatever your long term is. Because I know you guys wanted to get sponsorship and things like that. And part of that is with you guys networking with the right folks. So
you're not talking to our audience, you're talking to us, not us.
But no, this part was for y'all. This part was for the audience. You know what I'm saying? As far as the audience is gonna be what they are. It's y'all do what
I'm saying,
do.
what are your final 2023 words to our listeners? What's your advice to our listeners?
I don't have advice for other people.
Okay.
And the reason I don't have advice for other people is because I can tell you some good shit and you not listen to it. I can tell you some wrong shit and you listen to it. So I'm not about to lead you astray. You do what works for you.
Valid.
And hopefully that works for whoever you around. That's it. I can't tell you anything more than that. Because what I do may not work for other people. What I do might not even work for me sometimes. So again, be stand in your truth. That's the best thing I can tell listeners. Stand in your truth. If you don't like a topic, elaborating why you don't like the topic. Don't turn around and just, how a lot of people do, where you gangbangers, over the internet. If I don't like something y'all talked about, let me tell y'all exactly why I didn't like it. Let me be able to point out where I feel y'all went wrong. You know what I'm saying? Versus just saying, oh, you don't need to talk about that. Let me tell you why I feel like you don't need to talk about it. Or hey, you need to go into further detail with that one. Y'all need to have a part 2 to this one. Like, have more feedback. Because, or shit, for this coming year, even give fucking suggestions on topics. You know what I'm saying? That's my thing. Give suggestions on topics. Hey, why don't y'all talk about this? And it may be a topic neither one of you thought about. Now y'all got to do research.
Never know. Never know. Be open-minded. Like you said, be open-minded.
Okay, and on that note, ladies and gentlemen, we'll say cheers to that. So, on that side, let us know, what are you rating your popping grapes experience with your
So this was Girata Elisi by Francesco Cadena out of Sardinia, Italy, and it was a 2022 15.5% ABV. It is medium to full body, definitely a bright maroon red. It's like a I don't know, bright maroon red. It's heavier on the palate, because again, medium to high body. Slightly acidic, I think, because I do need a little bit of water, but not a whole lot. To me, I was actually pleasantly surprised because I do not care for red. It is dry. Not the driest thing ever. It's like a dry to off dry, somewhere in there in that range. I feel nice. I also didn't eat today, but now I'm really looking like, yo, I should eat something. We drank about half this bottle. And yeah, I can't give a rating right. I'm not in the right space. I will give a rating at our wine out. But I will say that I did like it. It's definitely a good, let me say this, it's a good conversational wine, literally. Because I poured a couple glasses during this conversation. It's not, some wines that you drink, even in a conversation, they're so overpowering or so loud in your mouth that it's like, I can't, you know what I mean? Like, it takes away, you like, oh. This was subtle, that you can literally just keep drinking it during the conversation, and before you know it, the bottle's gone. The first taste I had, I was like, oh, dry. Because it is dry and heavier on the palate, that it was an intense. And I don't know if it's like it's like an herby berry mix to the taste that caught me off guard. But again, after the first glass, it's definitely conversational wine. I can see why he recommended it. So thank you to the dude in Sardinia, who I don't know his name, but he was cool and he recommended it to me, and it was a good purchase.
Sergio, thank you.
It was either, did I buy this from him or the lady?
You do.
Okay, this one's from me. I bought the white one from the lady. She ain't speaking English. I didn't really speak a whole lot of the time. It was fun. That was fun. That was a fun meet in the middle of the
Sergio and Lucia.
Okay, the man on the couch. Your rating?
Picture this. Sicily, 19. No, stop. This, I like it, but I don't know how it would be with food, because it definitely is dry. It's drier than what I thought. Maybe pepperoni.
You need something spicy.
You do need something spicy with it, because it is a subtle dry with a bite.
Yes.
It has a bite, but it's not like you can taste the berry. I don't know what the other taste is. I'm trying to figure out. It may be clove. It may be clove. I'm not sure. But I don't know what food to have with this other than something spicy. Like, I feel like whatever you're eating, you definitely it has to be well spiced. It can't be bland, because this will overpower it. I liked it, and it's definitely a conversational wine. You will sip on this, and the first one you'll be like, that's drier than what I thought. But then you'll go on. You may like this because you like dry. So Michelle, you might actually like this, and I know you don't really do red, but you might like this because it does have a nice dry side to it.
So it's a table wine.
It's a table wine. I can give you that.
I would buy this again.
I'm going to rate it a 4. I'm going to rate it a 4. I like reds. So I like reds, and it's not sweet. It's not a sweet red. It's definitely dry. It's definitely a little on, it has a tart bite to it. But I'm going to give it a 4, and I'm going to wait for the wine out to see after it's set for a few days after it decants how it,
You will be there.
I got some things working in my head when you said like something spicy. I was thinking of a spicy Italian dish that would probably blend with that, and it'll probably be good. But I'll keep it to myself until the wine.
I might not be there. I don't know what's going on just yet. That's actually Riley's birthday. That's the youngest boy's birthday, and it kind of depends on what he decides that he's going to do with his life. Because
he's on punishment.
He's on punishment right now.
Oh, yeah.
Well, if you're on punishment now, that means there is no birthday. I know that's how
listen, that's my morality, but I know we'll try to
it's one of them things you get on punishment for your birthday, that shit gone.
Don't mess up in your birthday month. You messed up in your birthday month, it's right. That's how I feel about it. Right. But I'm not a parent, so my word.
But you are.
My word.
So
just because you ain't push one out, you are.
So what is your rating of this wine?
Your rose perennial in English terms?
Yeah.
I mean, surprisingly, when I read, I was like, really, you set me up. Like, you had me come out here to turn around and destroy my taste buds.
This is what you.
But no, it's dry, but it's not super dry. But I actually think this would pair well with a steak or some lamb, like just a regular steakhouse dinner. This kind of reminds me of the wine that we had when we went to Capitol Grill, the Prisoner. It was a red wine, like and it blended well with the steaks that we had that night. That's what this kind of reminds me of. So for me, I would probably give this a 3.5. Because I mean, again, while we were talking, I was like, I can definitely sip on this. It's not something that you're gonna just, let me turn this up. Right. Even though I have refilled my glass, like it's literally still all the way up here. So it's one of those, the illusion of, he done poured up a couple times. Yeah, it's still all the way up here.
Okay. This says, Senor Wines offers sophisticated wines and music lovers. And what? A new exclusive taste experience by developing a brand new step in the winemaking process. They use music, to pretty much grow the grape.
They beatbox the grape?
Yep.
Oh shit.
That helps it mature faster into a healthier, into a higher quality wine. Okay. That's all I'm gonna say to that. This is a dry wine. It does say the drinking temperature is 13 to 15.
It's supposed to be chilled. Celsius.
Yeah, Celsius. It says give 5 minutes to air. So you open it, give it about 5 minutes to decant. I don't know how I feel about this wine, honestly. It's dry. And that's really all I got. Oh. My rating for this is going to be a generous 2. Because I'm being generous. And that's because I literally have nothing else for this wine. I have no meal in mind. I have no occasion in mind. I probably won't remember it outside of its name. I'm going to just be honest. I remember the name only because of the difficulty that we had. Like that will be more memorable than the actual than the actual line. Are you breaking the?
No, I'm not.
Yeah, that's all I got. Like, it made me want to drink more water.
Wow.
It was just like I feel like I wasted my time.
All right.
I don't know. Is bland a good descriptive word for wine?
Yeah.
Then that's what this is to me. This is bland. I don't. No, I got nothing.
This is also the first week of coming off of that bullshit ass diet she's been on, so her taste buds right now are terrible.
Why? Because I like salads.
Oh my God.
You don't necessarily like salads.
I do.
No, you don't.
I just don't like them all the time.
No, you don't necessarily like salads because it was something I don't remember what you had the other day, but she was like, "Oh, that was super sweet," and I was like, "Nigga, you had that shit like it was nothing before you started this thing." So I know your taste buds have changed.
I'll give you that.
Because it always does. It
I'll
changes, and then you'll be like, "This is sweet," or "This is dry." It don't taste like that. Or, "Oh man, what the hell is this?" Yeah, because you've been eating rabbit food all the damn week.
Surviving off of protein shakes and nuts.
Fucking unsweetened applesauce, like you're in a fucking retirement home and shit.
Anyway, on that note, ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to thank you for joining us on another wonderful episode of A Little Something, the number 2, Wine About with your hostesses, Taya Michelle.
And Siobhan Camille.
We'd like to thank our regular schmegula guests, family, the husband, and the man on the couch for joining us for the last Whining with the Guys of 2023. Be sure to join us each and every Wednesday for more laughs, more fun, and of course, more wines. Comment, like, share, subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Start a debate, a fight, and tell us about it later.
Don't start it with me, y'all. Y'all don't want that.
No, not with us. I mean, amongst each other, and then come back and tell us about the fight. Like, that's what I want. A fight doesn't necessarily have to be physical. It can be mental, verbal.
Mental?
Yeah, you can have a mental fight.
Each other.
Yes, telepathically. We do it all the time, okay? Through eyes, like facial expressions, all that. Okay, y'all know what I mean. Just do it and come back and tell us about it, okay? Period. Follow us on Instagram throughout the holidays. Let us know what you're drinking. We love to hear more suggestions, or if you had any wines that we've had and maybe your opinion is different, just let us know over the holidays. We'll be watching. You can follow us on Instagram at ALS2WA. And remember, as always,
there's nothing wrong with a little wine.
Or